Let me move back to Peter.
Yeah, I wanted to actually to follow up on that same point. I mean, because all of this seems to put the US in a very kind of reactive position where there's a risk of, State Department priorities being set by Vladimir Putin. Is there a point at which this diplomatic process, taking up so much of the secretary's time, so much of other senior officials' time, and ultimately surely detracting from efforts to pivot to Asia and focus on competition with China? Is there a point at which this just needs to end?
We're a large country. We're a large department. Not to use once more an overused metaphor, but we can walk and chew gum at the same time. In recent days alone, you've seen the president, you've seen the secretary engage with the Emir of Qatar. You're seeing him today with his Cypriot counterpart. You're seeing us engage on any number of challenges and opportunities in the region. So it is not the case that even as we are intently focused on a challenge, even something we might call a crisis like this, that it crowds out our ability to focus on the other challenges, the other opportunities that faces the United States.
So there's no time limit?
Again, we do not want to see this escalation of tensions last any longer than is necessary. We are calling for immediate de-escalation. That is what we want to see happen. Yes?
Were you able to achieve an agreement with Qatar regarding providing Europe with gas in case of a crisis?
This is something, when we talk about the contingency planning that we do, not necessarily in the vein of defense and deterrence, but in the vein of prudent planning that we've discussed with a number of energy-producing countries around the world. We know that the strength, we know that the severity, we know that the suddenness of the measures that we are prepared to put in place on the Russian Federation could have impacts well beyond Russia, including in terms of energy supplies. And so that's why we have had regular, frequent, substantive conversations with countries around the world on how we might mitigate some of those impacts, and we certainly believe we'll be in a position to do so.
Can we move